Have you ever watched a film and thought, wow, that was so good, it felt like my English improved just by watching? Well, today's episode is like that. And more than that, today's episode will inspire you to never give up in hard times. Hi, I'm your instructor. My mission is to help you learn English faster and more effectively with less frustration. But why watch boring lessons when you can watch an exciting movie? And we will do this using a great film. You will learn some cool vocabulary. This means you have a good base knowledge of English grammar, but you may need to refresh your memory on some of the phrasal verbs, idioms, or expressions you learned long ago. He was in prison for 27 years. That is a very long time. Imagine being away from your family and friends for 27 years, but he never gave up. Finally, in 1990, he was set free. This is also a great course for those who want to improve their listening skills and comprehension. He was a political convict. Instead, he wanted to help everyone understand each other. Now here's where the plot thickens. And guess what happened? They did win. Mandela called him. He invited the whole team to his home. First, let's look at the word apartheid. Remember, it's a system of racial segregation. The word you need to remember is separate. For example, I believe that all people are equal. Now let's talk about how to express your emotions in English. Hopeless is an adjective. He felt hopeless many times, but he still tried to make things better. When things were bad in South Africa, many people lost hope. In English, we say to lose hope. Hope is like a light in a dark tunnel. When there is no hope, everything feels impossible. But Mandela never lost hope. He knew that one day things would be better. He never gave up hope. This means to be officially sent to prison by a court of law. He was put in jail for fighting for freedom. This means that if you want to see positive changes, start by being positive yourself. Don't wait for others to be kind. Be kind yourself. Don't wait for others to be happy. Be happy yourself. I don't believe in separating people because of their skin color. Here's one answer. He was put in jail for fighting for freedom. One possible answer is, but after he left prison, he didn't focus on revenge. Awesome. You got it right. Correct. One correct answer could be he felt hopeless many times, but he still tried to make things better. Well done. She took the opportunity to become a better English speaker with WordCraft English. Wonderful. To be angry means to feel intense and often uncontrolled displeasure. One possible answer is, I hate the way people were treated. Amazing. When you're angry, you feel upset because of something unfair or unpleasant. Anger is a normal feeling, but it's important not to let it control you. When we are angry, we can say, I'm so angry. I am so angry right now. I am so angry at the situation. If you want to go deeper into the amazing world of English with us, you can download our free ebook, How to Improve Your English Faster. You can also join our free online community. This is a great place to improve your English, make friends, and receive exclusive offers. Let us look at the questions below and write a sentence or two using the vocabulary and expressions we learned today. One answer could be, I believe that all people are equal. I don't believe in separating people because of their skin color. We love reading your comments. We learn a lot from you. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your time. We appreciate it. See you soon. Bye. Great. This is exactly what Nelson Mandela believed in. Go ahead, we'll wait for you. Ready? Let's check your answers. Oh, I'm so angry at what he did. But after he left prison, he didn't focus on revenge. For example, he hated the way people were treated. But hate can be destructive. When we hate, we only see bad things. If you are full of hate, you will not be able to help others. You will not be able to make things better. We forget that people can change. We forget that there is hope. And this moment was a symbol of a new South Africa. South Africa was going to host the Rugby World Cup. If he had done that, nothing would have changed. He wouldn't have helped anyone. He believed that everyone deserved a chance. He was willing to give his enemies a chance, and this made him a hero. Rugby is a sport that was mostly played by white South Africans. Mandela used this opportunity to bring everyone together. He knew that if the black South Africans could win the game, it would be a great moment for the country. It would be a moment for all South Africans to be proud of. So if you're ready to unlock powerful English, let's get started. She took the opportunity to become a better English speaker with WordCraft English. There is a reason 70 million people around the world watch our videos. Our videos are different because we teach natural English with real stories. We don't teach textbook English. We teach English as it is really used in real life. You will learn how to speak with confidence and ease. If you have been frustrated learning English with traditional lessons, we have a new way. It works. If you're ready to take your English to the next level with WordCraft English, let's get started. In the movie Invictus, Morgan Freeman plays Nelson Mandela. He played a huge role in ending apartheid in South Africa. Apartheid was a system of racial segregation in South Africa. Basically, the government forced black Africans into a life of poverty, and sadly, they were treated like they were less than human. It was terrible. The only difference between apartheid and slavery is that in slavery, you own people like property, and in apartheid, you just treat them horribly without owning them. In this course, we use cinema to teach you English because movies make learning fun and effective. In this lesson, we're going to help you discover how to talk about hard times in your life. The first thing you should know is that this course is perfect. If you are an intermediate or advanced learner who wants to improve your English fast, naturally, and confidently. Okay, now let's jump into our story. Nelson Mandela was put in jail for fighting against apartheid. After he left prison, he didn't focus on revenge, so he asked the captain of the team, Francois Pienaar, to give him a call if they won. Now let's look at some useful vocabulary and expressions. Next, the word convict. A convict is a person who has been found guilty of a crime and is usually sent to prison. Next, we have the expression to be put in jail. Next, we have the word revenge. Revenge is the desire to hurt someone back for an injury, wrong, or damage. And finally, the word opportunity. An opportunity is a time or chance for doing something. You might think that Mandela was too nice. You might think he should have focused on revenge, but think again. Life will throw you curveballs, but if you keep trying, you can hit home runs. When we don't have hope, we can feel hopeless. Another important emotion is anger. Sometimes anger can turn into hate. Hate is a strong feeling of dislike, so it's important to control your emotions. If you cannot control your emotions, they will control you. There is a famous quote, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world." In No. 2, we ask you to write a sentence using the expression to be put in jail. In question No. 3, we ask you to write a sentence using the word revenge. In No. 4, we ask you to write a sentence using the word opportunity. Here's one answer. In No. 5, we ask you to write a sentence using the word hopeless. In No. 6, we ask you to write a sentence using the word anger. I'm so angry at the situation. Fantastic. And finally, in No. 7, we ask you to write a sentence using the word hate. You just leveled up your English. Wow, we hope you enjoyed this inspiring story. Thank you for watching, and please remember to leave a comment below.